In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how Cloudmore can enhance and automate your cloud services brokerage business. Let me take you through the steps to set you up as a CSB provider. You can white label and brand Cloudmore by easily adding your logo that will show to your internal users and customers. You can also change the color of Cloudmore to match your corporate colors. We have a chargeable add-on to use a custom URL and a custom login page for a full white label experience for your self-service customers. You can promote or communicate anything you like on your customer's dashboard by uploading a banner. In the marketplace, it's easy to see the services available for you to add to your service catalog. We work with a range of vendors to pre-integrate their cloud services. These are available for you to purchase through Cloudmore if you're in Europe, the Middle East, or Africa region. You can discover more details about a specific solution by clicking on See Details. Use the tabs to see features, resources, and frequently asked questions. To make available to your customers, just click Add Service. Electronically sign the agreement and you're ready to sell the service. You can also choose whether you wish to make the new service available to some or all of your customers. We have many vendors talking to us about adding their solutions to Cloudmore so they can quickly and easily expand their reach into our ecosystem. You can also encourage your favorite ISVs or vendors to be part of Cloudmore to create a richer service catalog. We will continue to add more service integrations over time, but we will never be able to offer every service in every region. So we have created a very easy way to create your complete service catalog, including services and physical products in Cloudmore. I'm going to show you how quickly you can set up custom services and how super powerful they are. Once a custom service is added and the subscription set up, your customers will see and purchase these offers in their e-store. Provisioning is via notification to your provisioning team or REST API. The automation of the procurement process could save huge amounts of time if you're currently manually processing sales orders. First, we add a new custom service. This will be the container for billable items. Let's give the service a name, and let's use Web Demo as the vendor, and put it into the backup and security category for searching. And we'll make this a service that is assigned to users. We also have the option of showing this service in the marketplace, but making it unavailable for purchase, for instance for a preview or a promotion. Now we have added the custom service, we can add a logo by simply selecting the file we want to upload. Next, we're going to add the products or subscriptions. We can have multiple custom products under each service. So let's add a product. We'll call this Gold Security and add an article number. We need to add the cost and sales price for the end user and specify the billing frequency and subscription period. Here we put the email address we want the notification sent to. We can also add custom structured fields. This is information that can be collected when the service is purchased and can be text fields, drop-down lists and checkboxes. This is especially useful for collecting specification or configuration information from the customer. These fields can be part of the API information to support automated provisioning. We can also include fields that are hidden from the customer to pass internal information to the provisioning team or system. I've created a hidden source field to tell the provisioning team it's come from Cloudmore. Now we have finished setting up the custom service, we can add the information that shows in the marketplace or your customer's e-store. You can choose the target audience. It's possible to promote the service to just your customers or sell the service in the Cloudmore marketplace to a specific region or country. Charges for listing and selling in the marketplace depend on the type of service and where you decide to market and sell your services. Because I have limited time, I won't complete this for this service, but to summarize, custom services can be used to add your full portfolio to Cloudmore, including professional services, licensing, physical products, and downloadables. Cloudmore can support any business model with a vendor or service provider. For instance, with a service like Office 365 or Azure supplied through the direct CSP model, we have pre-integrated these, so all you need to do is add your Microsoft authentication keys to connect your direct agreement with Cloudmore. Cloudmore is vendor and business model agnostic and supports almost any contractual or business model. Service catalog pricing is managed via the price list. Let's take a look at the price list for the VMware service. Here we can see all the different products that make up the VMware solution. The sales price can be adjusted for all or specific customers. You can adjust a price for a specific period to create sales offers and promotions. When you change the price, you can see that it is now highlighted and the margin calculation has changed. The cost and selling price that you see in the reporting are persistent. When price changes, the historic price is maintained. There is huge value to adding all your customer data into Cloudmore. You will be able to see what services they have, the user records, and what services the users have. This data becomes a powerful source of intelligence for your marketing, sales, and customer service teams. Customers and users can be added to groups that enable you to view records by region, salesperson, or priority. Our aim with Cloudmore is not to replace the sometimes very complex control panels the vendors have created. Our goal is that either you or your customer can manage the day-to-day changes. Let's have a look at the life cycle of a customer. Setting up customers is fast and straightforward. First, we're going to create a few organizations. We can do this via API, completing a form, or using an import file. I've got a small CSV file already set up, so we'll use this to create the 3 organizations. The organizations are now created. Next, we will import some users into Diamond Mining that we have just created. And again, we will choose an import file. Templates for importing are provided. Now that we have the organization set up, and remember the customer could complete all of these steps themselves, we can add the service. We're at the customer level, as you can see in the breadcrumb trail, so I'll go into this organization's eStall and enable a service. Being a CSB administrator allows me to act on behalf of my customers, and I can see the services that are available for them to buy. It should also be remembered that my customers can complete this process that I'm doing. Let's add a VMware infrastructure service. We have not committed the customer to any expense at this point. Now we can see the service in the left-hand menu and can add the subscription to build a virtual data center. We have several ways of adding subscriptions. A subscription configurator that is useful for selecting multiple subscriptions at the same time. A subscription builder that builds selected features into one dynamic subscription. And in this case, a subscription configurator that makes it simple to add quite a complex set of resources. We can use the slide bars to select the quantity for each item, and at the bottom of the page we can see the total price and margin percentage. This is important because if for some reason the margin is not as you expected, you could halt the process and check the values in the price list. We can also see the details of the individual items we are adding. Okay, that's completed. All API connected subscriptions are created in real time. So now I could access the virtual data center to manage the servers. Azure works in a similar way for direct CSPs, where the subscription is added within Cloudmore and the server is managed in the Azure portal. Let's add a custom service that has been configured with notification provisioning that sends an email with the details of the services and users to the provisioning team. I'll go back to this customer's eStore and add the custom service for Box, the enterprise file sync and share solution. As the Box solution is not connected via an API, we've configured notification provisioning. We have added the subscriptions to mirror the Box plans. Acting as the administrator, I'll add subscriptions for Box Enterprise, and I'll add 10 of these. And now I'll allocate it to these first 5 users. The system is intelligent enough to know that a user cannot have 2 subscriptions for the same custom service at the same time. An email will now be automatically sent to the nominated email address, telling the provisioning team to set up the Box service for those users. No notifications are sent to the users, as the Box service will do this. If we go back to the users directory, we can now see which users have this service. All tasks that we've seen today can be completed by the customer administrator. Let's take a quick look using a different browser. Your customers can do all their daily adds, moves and changes related to subscriptions and users centrally via Cloudmore, and being automated through API links or notifications. Each self-service customer requires an administrator who has permissions to add and manage the services. The creation of the administrators is logged and approved by you. When the user logs in, they see a dashboard that shows your communications or marketing banner. New services are made available through the customer eStore, where they can see your curated service catalogue of recurring, single invoice and physical products. They can discover and learn more about these. They can also add a service in the same way that we did earlier, acting on their behalf. The customer administrator can manage their users and their existing services. When they provision or change a subscription, if enabled, the approval process will interrupt and add a task to the approvals list that you, as the manager of the service, can approve or reject. At any time, your customer can raise a support ticket via the feedback form. This will be emailed to your support system. Enabling your customers to manage users, view and manage their subscriptions, and make changes can dramatically reduce your support overhead and increase sales. Let's just go back to the other browser and have a look at billing. Managing and reconciling multi-cloud billing can be a real issue for a cloud service broker and your customers. Cloudmore fixes these issues in an elegant way. However, Cloudmore is not an invoicing platform. The research and feedback in this area shows that there is a lack of standardization for IT billing, so we have created a flexible approach to this. There are multiple billing reports available in Cloudmore. You can choose which service you want to include in the report, select how you want the report grouped, and decide the price information you want shown. Let's have a look at the billing information for the VMware service we added earlier. The report will list every customer that has this service. Here, we can see the details for Diamond Mines Limited. Of course, all reports can be exported for onward processing. Here's a copy of the data that I downloaded earlier. I have added a pivot table to summarize the information. Our recommendation is for you to provide a summary invoice and allow your customers to see a detailed breakdown in Cloudmore. The customer gets a similar detailed view, but just for their own services. The billing information can be accessed via API to streamline integration with your invoicing platform. So to recap, Cloudmore offers a fast and low-cost way for you to use a CSP enablement platform for your day-to-day management and billing automation, helping you solve big issues for your customers like cloud sprawl and shadow IT. You can add your complete service catalog and create a curated private e-store for your services and physical products. Remember, 70% of B2B buying decisions are made using online research and discovery before contacting a salesperson. Cloudmore gives you delegated management of your customers by your support and service teams, so you can help them avoid wasting money through lack of visibility of utilization. And Cloudmore enables your customers to securely self-serve, which is important as your value margins can be squeezed by the cloud. So you can create deeper integrations and stickiness for your customers by giving them more.